I set myself a challenge to become the best Waffenträger-Panzer IV player in Hall of Fame. And this is how it went. This is it. This is it. In case you didn't know, inside World of Tanks we have a Hall of Fame, where you can find best performing players on a tank. You can enter the rating once you played over 200 games with the tank. And one day I've noticed that I was just a few games short and decided to give it my best with Waffenträger Panzer IV to become the best player at 200 games. Equipped with improved aiming and 2 field modes for accuracy, I went on a hunt, knowing that I cannot miss a shot. But, oh boy. Guys, get some hearts in the chat for this RNG. I might be spotted now. Oh, come on! After this, I had enough of sniping. Field mods for the accuracy, screw that shit. We are going for the better reload, we are going to play aggressive as the medium tank with the highest alpha damage in the game. And we found ourselves on highway, where an entire enemy team decided to challenge the city. And we are there with a paper tank destroyer, holding the corridors and trying to punish enemies for their mistakes as much as we can. After playing Waffenträger for 200 games, I can say that this is the most exciting way of playing it. Having insane firepower and being close to the teammates to help them in need, you are able to utilize your DPM to the fullest. And fights like this is an amazing example how 560 damage per shot every 9 seconds can make it so much harder for the enemies to clear up the flank. Of course, this way of playing requires you to have extensive knowledge of enemy weak spots. You have to pay attention on who is on reload and know when to peek. But if you manage this, you will be unstoppable. Notice how I zoom out into commander's view after firing to check surrounding, keep track of HP of my teammates and look for an opportunity to strike. I recommend you develop this habit as it will help you to get much better at this game. And now, despite the fact that there is a bush in front of me, I refuse to pick against E3 before he makes a move first. We are simply too close to each other and I will be spotted trying to do a sneaky shot. He went and E3 lost his patience and paid for it. And now we already have 3000 damage dealt. And we have substantial lead of HP. The situation is perfect, right? Well, it's about to change very quickly. Having 3 autoloaders, enemy team is going to have an advantage in a long fight. Tanks like Cobra and Rhinoceronte aren't the best at cooldown fights. But once they get so close to you as they are now in the city, they will take a shot from you and they will torn you apart. But as long as my team stays alive a little bit longer, I might have a chance to pick up these one-shot enemies and maybe we will have a chance to turn it around. We just have to focus those autoloaders whenever we can. No! I had this engagement, guys.
Those 77 cents on the counter were getting annoying, okay?
I had it, man! I had it! No way! Shade, it was very close, but we are not going to stop there. And in our next battle on Ghost Town, we are becoming even more aggressive. Faced against such aggressive Waffenträger, enemies are gonna get mad, trying to YOLO me. And just like that, Bliskovica, Concept 1B and Leopard are dead. Now, as long as I have Luve and 121 covering me from behind, I'm able to pick iyouxin M4 every time he's on reload. And the good thing about Waffenträger is that whenever I place my vehicle in this position, where to be able to go in cover, I have to go forward, I get in safety very fast. And another interesting thing is that me and iyouxin have exactly the same alpha damage, 560, but my reload is much better. So every time he fires, I am effectively able to deliver 2 shots by the price of 1. And here is going to be another amazing example of how picking with the back of Waffenträger is the best thing you can do. Look at this KV4. Picking, I do damage and rush in cover immediately. Ah, such a pleasure of playing this amazing tank. And after clearing the city, the only thing there is left to do is to get as much damage in the end game as possible. Luckily for us, we have Progetto 66, spotting K91, and we are connecting 2 easy shots, securing 5.9 thousand damage. Have I sat at the back of the map, hoping for my teammates to spot me, I don't think I would be able to achieve these amazing results. And it couldn't be a iyouxin video if I wouldn't include amazing games to come. And guys, we are going to see 8,000 damage games. It is going to be incredible. I don't know why, but Highway has been producing amazing games. This time, we are playing from a different spawn and getting one of the best games I had with Waffenträger.
Okay, I need to take inner corner, and we just hope that Kranwagen is not going to push me out. -1. -2. Wow, okay.
The start is amazing. Tier 10 heavy tank is down, and now we have an advantage to win over the city. And we have to do it fast, because our tank destroyers on the base soon will need our help.
Everyone is playing aggressive, look at the grilly guys. Do I want to trade? Nice. Okay, let's kill E75. And then maybe we go towards the base.
In my latest video about Phase 1, I was sharing 2 tips on how to win more in World of Tanks. And one of the tips was to go back in and protect your base before attacking the enemy. And one of the common mistakes that I see literally in every game in World of Tanks is that after winning a flank, your team will just keep pushing that flank until they see the enemy base. But if you look at the map, you can clearly see that our base needs protection. And instead of pushing towards tank destroyers and artillery who are expecting you to come. Why not to come back and defend your base? And if you ever end up in the very same situation, I recommend you take this position. It is crucial for you to be able to spot enemies coming closer towards you, because once they take down the ditch in position F7, it is almost impossible to play around these bushes anymore. So I want to be sitting here and punishing enemies trying to be aggressive. Unfortunately for me, I don't have full view range, as I'm playing without quoted optic. And so spotting is a lot harder, and it would be much better to have here a medium to spot for me, and I would be sitting a little bit further back, shooting at the full power. But now I'm constantly afraid of spotting enemies relatively close, having to move behind the bush before making a shot, and overall it makes it very complicated. But we're trying to get the best out of this situation.
That was very important kill, guys. On a medium tank. They are all here! What is going on, guys? I need a high roll. I need a high roll. Okay. He's gonna try to run me. Stop! Amorak. Amorak! No! Bro! No! I need a teammate, man! I need a medium tank to spot for me! That's all! That's all! Oh! Yet again, an amazing round that unfortunately we just couldn't win. I wish I had someone to spot for me where I would be able to use all of my DPM shooting down those tank destroyers that were coming towards our base. But it was still a great round. And we are moving on the Muravanka, where despite the odds, I'm going to try and help my team winning by taking scouting in my own hands. Our game is going to start as per usual. I'm getting into position, trying to do damage on the lightings, who are usually picking on the reach, and although it's not the reach that I expected, but hey, shot at the very beginning on the lighting is always nice, and killing
tanks that are capable of spotting on this map is how you are securing the victory. So that is a very, very nice start. You guys think it gives me camo? I do not trust it, like, I'm not sure how it is. Yo, Miklos! Hi. Should I go brawl? Yeah. But as my team decided to be a little bit more aggressive, I knew I had to join the fight and get in close combat. And it is exactly this moment where I noticed that 1315 is kind of behaving weird. Why is he going past me to the red line? Nice. Why is our light tank leaving? What is he doing from me? Guys, it is not good that our light tank left. Bro! Who are you spotting for? Dude! I need help. Seeing as G-Sor getting spotted in the middle of the map, I decided to try and get an angle on him from the hill. And after a couple of shots, I realized that I'm not getting spotted. This gave me confidence of playing on this hill a little bit more aggressive. And that's where I managed to spot Leopard 1 that was hiding in the bushes. But if I manage to spot him, it is most likely he's going to spot me back. So I have to wait until he drives a little bit further behind the bushes, making us shooting without getting spotted. And with this, we are punishing this leopard with a 1000 damage without losing any HP at all. When your light tank is sitting all the way at the back! What can I do, man? But focusing on the Leopard 1, I honestly missed the fact that G-Sor has left the church where I was shooting him just moments ago. And he went in the bushes, spotted me, and I lost all of my HP. Now, with the light tank playing around, I cannot stay in the forest anymore and have to retreat towards the base. That's where I've noticed that iyouxin is sitting in the bush, but he isn't really protected by the bush, and if the enemies come closer, they are going to spot him. So I decided to knock a couple of trees for him and push him in the bush to make him spot better. But I didn't expect what happened next. Let me knock the tree for him at least. I got you, homie. Look, he's gonna start shooting me because I'm knocking the tree. No, it's a... Typico subnormal! Bitte! Diese Schack! Oh my god. Losing Forest of Muravanka is one of the best things that can happen whenever you are playing a tank capable of sitting in this very bush. From here, you are spotting tanks trying to pick at the red line by your base, where I'm looking now. You are spotting the hill where the 60 TP is, and as long as you have tank destroyers sitting behind and sniping by your spot, you're able to secure amazing results and turn the game around. But unfortunately, Waffenträger isn't the best to sit here, and if light tanks gets relatively close to me, I'm simply going to be outspotted. But knowing that once we retreat all the way to the back, we are going to lose the game, I decided to gamble and take this position, hoping that my team is going to be very good at sniping and will shut down this light whenever he's going to make a mistake. How amazing it would be for him to sit in this bush. And I do the damage. Wow! What? A retard! Kill the lighting, guys. Kill the lighting. Imbecile! Gentlemen, we've got a certified doctor. He can diagnose one patient just by the way he's moving into the game. Oh man, this is hilarious. Kill this shit! Kill this shit! I don't have the camo. I am a Waffenträger. Despite everything that happened, we still had an amazing game. Of course, maybe with a better team play, we could have won this game. But if there is something that I learned playing World of Tanks for over a decade, is that everyone is playing however he wants. And getting angry over it is only going to harm you. So let's try not to get emotional over this situation. Jump into the next game on steps, where we are going to do over 8,000 damage. We are playing in Assault mode, where our team has to defend the base and enemies attack. The duration of the battle is reduced to just 10 minutes. Game modes like this completely transform the way you play the map. And Assault on Steps is one of the best maps for getting insane damage games. So if you are only playing random battles, maybe you would want to give it a try. But if you do, keep in mind that some of the maps are totally unbalanced, and attackers on Steps win on average 7% more often. And later in this battle, I will tell you why and how you can abuse it to your advantage whenever you are attacking. But as a defender, I want to play safe and take this awesome position. From here, I have lots of angles to punish enemies for their mistakes. In doing so, I want to keep my HP for the late game, knowing that we might be losing this game. So if you will ever get steps in defense, and you're playing tank with not that much armor, give this position a try. I'm sure you will be surprised how effective it can be. But honestly, even I was shocked what was going on in this game. Okay. I'm just going to pretend that I'm in some absolutely insane position, doing some crazy shit stuff, okay? And it's not that the enemy have no idea what they're doing.
Enemy is hit. Much obliged.
I have 3,500 guys.
What is happening? At the beginning of the battle, I said that this tank does not feel accurate. I'm not allowed to use this word together with the Waffenträger. Just not allowed, guys. I hit everything. No bounce, no miss, nothing. It was my first time ever getting so much damage this quickly from this position. Now, I want to lead your attention to the minimap, and I will explain why attackers on this map has 7% more chance to win. In standard battle on steps, South spawn has control over this position from the beginning, and North has an advantage to push here under the hill, and this position is becoming irrelevant. But even then, you're able to go in K0 and take this amazing position, have a lot of tanks sniping at the back, and make it almost impossible for enemies to push forward. However, in Assault, the spawn of my team is shifted much more to the west. And getting to K0 is almost impossible, because we have to cross quite a lot of distance, and for enemies to occupy this hill, they can do it much faster. And that's why Offenders has a chance to go to K0 and slowly take control over this part. Once they get on this hill, there is bushes, and they're able to outspot all of our camping tanks and push them further in the cover. Once this is taken under control, enemy are able to play middle and get even closer. After our tanks are retreating further away, they're able to get in the cap, and there is no chance for you to prevent this from happening unless you have to overpeak and fight these tanks. But having this high ground or cooldown positions here make it almost impossible to win once enemy take control over the base. And you can see how i7 is taking full advantage of what I just explained by pushing our Shelma. That's why I'm going to try and help my team to break this flank as fast as possible. We still have a lot of unspotted enemies, and it's risky to play aggressive, but if we wait, we might end up losing the base. So I'm going to be the one taking shots for now.
Requesting support. Enemy armor is damaged.
I don't have a turret, bro. Unfortunately for us, i7 managed to get another shot out, but we got 1000 extra damage. This was brilliant. Once you open up the flank like this, you're presented with a lot of options to get more damage. So as long as you don't die trying to do this, it's fine. We still have enough HP to take at least one shot from the enemies. That means we have room for one mistake. Alright. God, come on, man! I could... This game could be the best damage with the Waffenträger. I need a few shots more. We risk it, guys, risk it. The potential is insane. If they like sit here, ooh. But they're going to explode so fast. Oh, Emil! I will never see this Emil again. No!
Could have been like 9k, guys. This could have been 9k! Bruh. Our next game is on Live Fox. Map that is just perfect for sniping, right? But just have a look at how many medium tanks are already sniping. So instead, let's go into the city and I will show you one interesting position using which you will learn how to punish enemies on the crossings. Brawling with Waffenträger Panzerfear? Sounds like something iyouxin would do. Let's go. I let him cross until he is here so I can shoot unspotted. Smart? On even 100? Ooh, wait. My team is kinda aggro here. Let's knock the tree. As long as I don't know where the Cobra is, I'm gonna play kinda safe. Now we have this line. We can see through. Could not shoot him unspotted. I mean, I could have waited. With all honesty. Does even 100 know that I have a shot? He doesn't. I'm gonna have to go in because if Cobra is on reload, it can be a problem. He doesn't know. Ah, well, I assume he fired. Nice. 3.8k already. How bad of the idea is to push Cobra with the Waffenträger? I think very bad. Gym Tank, thank you for tier 1, my friend. Thank you. And look, those guys are still sitting, guys. Have not moved.
Kill him!
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, I'm getting shot from there. Once Gorilla is dead, I can just push E5.
Penetration.
Ever since I tried to play Waffenträger Panzer IV more aggressive, I started to enjoy the game more. And I feel like I have full control of what kind of results I'm getting out of the battle, because I'm no longer reliant on the team. Let's imagine for a second I decided to play passive and snipe. There has to be someone spotting the enemies. And on the Muravanka battle, I showed you an example how light tank can be just maybe disappointed and not doing its job properly. And your results are kind of dependent on the performance of the light tank. But instead, if I go in, brawl with the heavies, contribute to winning the flank, I am changing the odds of the battle and affecting the outcome of the game by myself. And it gives me confidence and the sense of power that I'm capable of doing whatever I want. And if you thought that this brawling was kinda nice, guys, just wait until I go again on Ghost Town and brawl the heavies in the city. That one is going to be even better. Okay, 1 or 2 shots at the beginning, see if the light tanks make mistakes, pay attention at the knock trees, and then we go towards the heavies. He is getting spotted. What's the IS-3 doing? Okay. He just really did not want it to play. I'm missing. They are not there. But we did lose the IS-2. Could it be this? For now, in the city, there is Cobra. Okay, Selma is pushing.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy brewed up.
Oh, the TVP, guys. A fire and Selma. This is the combo you don't want to have. There's the light thing. He's gonna get unspotted, unfortunately. Alright, now we can go. Our team is playing a little bit aggressive. That's lovely.
We gotta be fast here. Do shot and come back instantly. Maybe I can get a lot more aggressive. Yeah, feels like Iron Army is just gonna eat him alive. Okay, we've lost the this part. That's okay. But I have to be careful. I cannot just push in. Set iyouxin while pushing in. Cobra -2, 3, 4. Missing out on action, iyouxin? Full HP T-5041 died.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Alright, this is going well, way better than I expected initially.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh, I'm gonna help the budget. Ooh.
The radio man is bleeding. We can't revive him.
I want to kill the Scorpion first, because he's gonna get unspotted. Oh, he's dead, nice. Man, why is it so satisfying to play this tank in close combat? Just a medium tank with the highest alpha damage.
Penetration.
It's just so nice, man. I'm not gonna blind, I'm gonna wait. Okay, now we need the Scorp. Wait, I can pen him with HE. Oh, 6k. 6k, dude. Let's see if we hit any blinds. This is the formula. You snipe a little bit if the situation is right. If you have a lot of tanks that can spot, and then you go in. And just like this, 200 games with Waffenträger Panzer IV are over. And now we are able to enter the rating. For now, I am the best Waffenträger Panzer IV player, but I challenge you to take my spot and enjoy this amazing vehicle in the process. My friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and I just can't wait until I start working on another banger. See you in that one.